Hello again everybody, and welcome to yet another installment of Conan Exiles. Today we are going to be doing a dungeon guide for the Warmaker solo. So yeah, let's just get right into it because this is going to take a while. So the attributes we're going to be using are going to be 4 points at least in strength to give us brutal strikes. Each heavy attack now inflicts 25% more. That is going to be a necessity. Iron endurance for sprinting drains less stamina. Vit, we're going to be using vitality gear to get our Vit to the 4th perk for regens. We're going to be going 2 in grit for barbaric tenacity, so we gain additional 100% stamina per regen tick. And we're going to be doing the first perk in encumbrance, so we get to carry more, so we can take everything that we're going to be taking. I'm going to be running Star Metal Shield. I'm going to be running the Venom Infused Daggers. I'll show you why later. Always take a pickaxe because, well, why not? Blade of the Adventurer, no brainer really. Reach of the Red Mother, bow. It's one of the bows I've got. Could be any bow. This is just for healing arrows. Going to be taking 10 aloe. We're going to be taking 50 honey jerky just because, well, the stack of 50. We're going to be equipping the healing arrows. We're going to be taking some poison, but I don't know as we're going to be using them. A couple of legendary repair kits for repairing weapons. Yogite chosen mask, gas mask for poison if we need to switch it out. The gear we're wearing, Helm of the Brute, which gives me extra bonus in strength to hit that level 4 perk. And the rest is Flawless Aquilonian Infantry, level 60 variant, all dyed white, couple of extra aloe potions there. My thrall is a Relic Hunter Treasure Seeker. He also has a Blade of the Adventurer. He's got an extra 20 aloes for me, and he's fully kitted out in Silent Legion. So we're going to get onto the video, being as I haven't seen many people that are doing a solo guide for this new Warmaker dungeon. And I want to show you all that even without a bow build, it is possible to do. There's a lot of video guides on people doing it using God mode. As we all know, I'm not a fan of God mode. I don't like it. I personally don't see the point. It doesn't help anybody in the long run. It just makes them more hindered if they ever have to do it without the God mode. It doesn't teach anybody anything that wants to do it legit on an official server. So yeah, we're teleporting to the Brimstone Farm teleporter, which is the blue one, as you can see. We're going to be just ignoring these ads, running up the stairs, avoiding as much of the aggro as we can, and just beelining straight into the dungeon. We have got the vitality level 3 perk as well, so that will help us with regenning normal health points on the fly. We have got healing arrows that we can shoot onto the floor also, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. Right, now we're in. So this is going to be a pretty quick guide. I did this dungeon last night just to try and see if I could put a dungeon guide out for everybody, and yeah, it went quite well. I went all the way through first time, didn't die, did a strength build, no God mode, official servers, and basically it was pretty simple actually. The only problem that I tended to find was avoiding the corruption damage, taking out the archers first, for no other reason than they're bloody annoying. So we're going to pull my thrall off the boss for a second and get rid of all these archers as the first port of call. There we go, and now he's doing that. He's going to get absolutely hammered here, so we're going to be double teaming him, double the sunders, avoiding as much corruption damage as we possibly can. Only attack when he's not doing a combo, and then pull yourself away to avoid that corruption. Let your thrall do the rest. And there we go, we got the Warmaker's key from him, we got the first drop, Axe of the Gate Guardian. And then we'll come straight the way down here, straight line from the entrance after you beat the first white, the giant white. We can also get a key from in here, Just picked up another 2 there for some reason, so we'll drop a couple of those actually. Warmaker's key, Warmaker's key. Right, there we go. Now this room, you get to the map room, we need 3 statues and they go in that slot, and that slot once you've got them all. So we'll start on the left hand side and we'll go and get this done pretty quick. Right, starting with the little lads, avoiding as much corruption damage as we can possibly avoid. Just 2 swings in a line and then avoiding the attacks from behind. Let your thrall take a couple of them while you regen your stam. Spin in a circle and then let loose and swing. There we go. Right, so that's that done. We're bleeding currently, so we're going to use a healing wrap, silken wrap, turn that into a cripple. Oh shit, I didn't put my weapon away, what a mug. Yeah, always make sure your weapon's away and you're standing still for healing wraps. If you can see my health there with the regen, it only takes 1 and I'm pretty much full. So then we can eat, fire an arrow at our feet, save an aloe, and we're back to full health. And then we can carry on. The next section is going to be the first one of the bosses for the statue. So again, aggro the little ones. Watch his aggro, let your thrall do some of the work if you possibly can. Get out of the way. Right, now let your thrall aggro the boss, like so. Get behind him. If your thrall pulls to you, avoid him, go behind him, and continue to apply the sunder yourself. And then spin out the way, let your thrall do another couple. Once he's finished his combo, go in for another one. And he's down. Right, that's the first one down. These all drop legendaries in a statue, so we got Balias, legendary one-handed, for 56 damage, 9 armor, pen, cripple, 1350 durability, and the first statue we need. There's a little chest here for you. Couple of gold coins, silver coins, these big beds here if you want to have a little rest halfway through the dungeon. Another chest here, more coin, we'll leave those because we don't want those. Carry on. If I'm going a bit too quick for you, please rewind the video and have a little listen. There's not really much to say in this part of the dungeon. You've literally just got to go through. It doesn't have to be as quick as you can, but I don't see why you wouldn't. So again, straight out, do a left, hug the wall, go into the red room, and next boss. Well, almost the next boss. We got this guy first. Hello, beast. Does corruption again. There's chests up there, there's archers up there. Feel free to go up and wipe or ignore if you do not want to. There is pretty much no reason, unless you absolutely want to come up here for a couple of chests. Look, just tier 2 chests, nothing of import really. Another archer there, 2 bang him, wait for stam, run again, 2 bang you, another chest here, crap, somebody on me, get rid of him. Come up here, wooden chest, tier 1, bit of crap, and that's it. Then we move on. We'll eat, we'll drink an aloe, open the door, by which point we should be full. Yeah, we're full. Same rules apply. Grab the aggro, do a sunder, take a bit of damage, and then let the thrall take the aggro off you. There you go. Wait for stam. Wait for his combo. Reapply in the spine. Oh, don't hit your thrall though. Right, he's bugged. Brilliant. And again, wait for the mid combo or the end of, and then try and grab that sunder. That sunder is important. Come on. He does a very big lunge, this guy. Right, there we go. 2 sunder. Now he should drop. Again, as soon as he's down, grab his item. He drops scripts. The Born Witch, Prophecy of the Born Witch. This will give you like 5 to 7 extra points. It's a consumable. You can get it for grit, you can get it for vit, you can get it for encumbrance, you can get it for all the stats, and you grab another statue. If you consume that item, you will get bonus points in that said category. There's a chest there at the end of his bed. It's only a one-time use, but I think it lasts for about 40 minutes. The last time we did this dungeon, last night, I ended up with a vitality one, so I ate it right in the dungeon to give me a bit more health. And I ended up with 15 bonus in my vit. Currently my vit is 7. So yeah, it gives you 8 extra points from that. If I got 7 currently in my armour, and I ended up with 15, then yeah, that should be an extra 7 or 8. 8, I think. Yeah, I think it's 8. My maths is shit, don't quote me on it. And I have got a mighty headache, so excuse me for the the very lackluster of enthusiasm I'm putting forward here. You'll have to forgive me for that. We'll go on through the pool of blood, have a little dance around in the pool of blood. Find the archers, 2 bang those. Oh, 3 bang those actually. 4? Right, fair enough. Do your worst. Yeah, just boot him, why not? Thank you. Right, again, circle in the zone. Just killing everything we possibly can so we can just have a free run outside, looking on the edges for the chests. All's going well so far. This is the last boss. He has a spear. They all drop legendary items apart from the guy with the script. There's a chest just there, if you see. This guy is probably going to be the one that you'll have the most trouble with because he does swing pretty quickly, and he is a bit of a nightmare for letting you throw grab aggro unless that happens. So ideally, as soon as he's on your throw, unload everything you've got, keep that sunder stacked so your throw can be interrupted with his combo. Smack him again, another sunder, let your throw do another one, unless he's being interrupted, and then just unload your own. There we go, we've got a set of daggers this time. We've got Jebel Sag's Prole. These are legendary, they do bleed, they're 43 damage, 19 armor pen, 900 durability, and I know that these daggers' special ability, they apply 3 stacks of bleed per hit. So yeah, they're pretty tasty daggers. I did actually want those. Again, as I say, there is a loot chest here. Oh, what was that? Is that Frost Lotus? No, that was Grey Lotus Flower. Right, okay. We'll leave that in there. Harvest-wise, for these, thick-eyed, 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 demon blood, demon blood, demon blood, thick-eyed, thick-eyed. Right, cool. We don't want none of that crap. Just showing you that they can be harvested, but the last boss can't, so bear that in mind. There's all 3 statues then. Here we go. Right, we can head back to the main room with the statues now. Past the pool of blood, straight out. Put the statues in the map room holes, the 3 that are closest together at the top left from the entrance. The closest cluster are the ones you want. So, where's the entrance? Entrance is there. So we come in and we want this one, we want this one, and we want this one. There we go, fits the socket. And then we will go for the door. Where's the door? This door here. Statue fits the socket, we know. Open this. Right, now we're on the trap section. Beeline straight forward, get your weapon out, get rid of the archer as soon as you can because of the cripple. And then up there is where you come out of the dungeon, so we want to go down here. Again, ignoring all the traps if you possibly can. You'll see just there's a few spikes. They do hurt pretty bad, they do cause bleed. There's these as well to watch out for. Those are foundations that actually make you jump. You can use them to your advantage if you like. See, there's 2 traps there. If you hit that, then you can jump forward, dodge the traps, do a little spin, lose a shit ton of health, but it can be used to get you from A to B. Always fight in the zones where you know that you're going to be quite safe. Ideally, get your thrall to aggro the whites deal with the big ones yourself, but the whites inflict corruption, so you don't want to be taking that. Let him go and smack the shit out of that guy, because he's already aggroed onto him, so why not? This section here, down there, is the arena champion, but in this section here we need to go and find the 4 rusty keys, which will give you more of the end game armor craft material that you need to make the Godbreaker armor and the armor from this dungeon. So we're going to aggro you, because we don't want you here. Really don't want to take a full combo of corrupted. Thrall, attack. Right, avoiding the corruption as much as we possibly can. If he's in the combo, then we can go for him in the spine. Sweet. Right, so ignoring down there, we'll come back to there in a minute. You want to go left first. So come down here, you'll see that there's spikes everywhere across this part, so if you just jump up here, jump around here, you're clear. And then here we have nothing. There's some spikes just on the right side of us and on the left side of us. Whoa! See, that's new. I didn't know that was there. Right, fair enough. Avoiding the spikes as much as we can. Getting into an area where we know we can fight the big guy at the end. Running forward, pulling the aggro. I like to stand about here. There's hardly any traps. He hits like a shed. So we'll grab him, we'll switch the aggro. If you must, whop on your shield. Let him get a smack, let your thrall pull the aggro. As soon as your thrall's got the aggro on that guy, don't get stunblocked, because that's a nightmare. Kite a bit, wait till you get a good smack, and then take the 2-8. Avoiding the boss, if at all possible. And then as soon as those are down, go behind the boss. Again, rinse and repeat. Reapply your sunders, make sure his armour's off. You can also use the Mount of the Dead potions for this area as well. They do work quite well, but they don't last that long, so I'm showing you that it's possible to do it without any of those potions. Again, search his corpse. We got the World Breaker, 2-handed hammer, 44 damage, ignores armour, so 100 armour pen, deals sunder, legendary 960, and we'll take the key to the arena so we can fight the arena champ. And then we'll come down here. You can actually have a look around here. There's some steps at the far bottom, traps at the bottom of the stairs, traps at the top of the stairs, so when you go up, be a bit slow if you don't know where they are. Have a look around, watch your footing, come up the back, kill this douche. Avoid jumping into the damn bomb, if at all possible. Let your thrall deal with that. Right, okay, so then we'll clear that side's clear. We'll run down the far end, and there should be, yeah, chest just there, and you'll find rusted key. Take that, you need 4 for the end boss room for the extra armour scraps, so bear that in mind. There's 1. We'll come down here, have a look through here. Is there anything else down here? Nope, nothing there. Right, so this side's clear, so it's just that section up the stairs, that side then. We'll come this side. There should be a couple of ads down here as well. There's a box there. Tier 1 box by the looks of it, or tier 2, possibly tier 2 with the amount that was in it. Jump and get hit anyway, because the game is brilliant. Smack the shit out of this guy. I will say one thing about this dungeon, and it is thirsty work, so make sure to bring at least 2 water skins with you, unless you want to, you know, thirst to death, dehydrate to death if you like. Wait for your bleed to go off, or apply the silken wraps. Eat, fire an arrow, give yourself and your thrall some heals. 1, 2, 3 drinks, back to 100, and moving forward. Right, so we'll come down here, we'll have a look at this box here. Nothing. I'm showing you where all the loot boxes are, I'm showing you where the rusted keys are. There's our second rusted key, and that's it for this section. So now we know we've done this section, we can go back down, avoiding the traps ideally, if you possibly can. Back down here, looking around, getting my bearings this way. Right, so now when we're coming back out this way, we'll run through the middle of these spikes here, we'll hug the left hand wall, jump this side, avoiding that, and then I believe there was, yeah, I think it's here. Right, you hit that platform, get a jump up if you don't miss like a pleb. Right, 2 seconds, let me just deal with this guy. Nice. Right, put your weapon away, come from the backside, let it lift you up and then push forward. There you go. Right, watch the traps when you land as well, people. There is one there, look. Come over to the back here, get another rusted key. There's 3 out of 4. And then you can jump back down, and if you're lucky enough to avoid taking damage like that, you're good. Put that on again for the traps, avoiding the traps. And then we want to go down here, and then we want to hit this one, avoiding the traps if possible that I landed right there. And look in that box, look in this box, there's another rusted key. Job's a good one. There we go, we got them all. And then you want to gently avoid, if you possibly can, that trap. Jump around, grab the wall, take a load of damage anyway because the game is great. Wait, and we will move on to the arena champion. So hug right side, avoiding those traps, straight down here. We've got the key from the boss guy over there, so now this should open. There we go. Oh, right, now this. Full section of spikes, it wants you to take bleed damage, but what you can do is jump to the right, it will activate the trap and you will not take damage because you'll miss it. So jump up here, jump around here, you'll see that the arena champion is yonder. Ignore her for now, hug the right side wall, coming down here, because there's nothing worse than fighting a boss that hits that hard and having serpent men on your arse at the same time. So 3 bang these, and then look to the left, grab that, there you go, arena champion's armour, lore stone, kill this guy, there should be a tier 2 box on your left as well. There we go. Legendary weapon repair kit, nice. So Blade of the Adventurer looking a bit lack, so what we're going to do just here, being as we've got a few of these now, is we're going to repair that. We're going to re-equip it, and then we're going to come back out the far side the way we came in. Now this boss is the hardest hitting boss in the dungeon. I would consider this the last boss. If you can beat her, you can beat the last boss. You've done the dungeon pretty much. So basically, what you want to do, in my opinion, with a strength build, is grab yourself a bow with your healing arrows, shoot her in the leg for cripple, so you throw all aggros, put your shield on, and stand guard. Wait for him to grab the aggro. Because she ignores armour, and she hits like a house. Right, has he grabbed the aggro? Yes, he has. Now, watch his health. His health just keeps going. So now, because you can poison her and you can bleed her, when she's attacking him, you can do 2, 2, 2, 2, and then dodge out the way. So you're applying venom, which is slowly killing her, and you're also applying bleed, and you're also stun blocking her. With 2, with 2, with 2, and then get out the way, let him do his combo, put your arrows on, give him a bit of a heal, rinse and repeat. Keep running around, make sure to get behind her. If you happen to go in front of her, you are screwed. If it doesn't stun, get out the way, because she is pretty much a 2-shot. Again, she's aggroing me now. Put the shield back on. Yeah, there we go, just to be safe. Get the venom infused back on. Keep the bleed and the poison stacks up. Reapply the heals. Oh shit, she's coming for me. Go away, biatch. Alright, there we go. Another heal in this area for the throw. Making sure that she doesn't do too much damage to him. Keeping the bleed up, keeping the venom up, and slowly draining her health. Ideally, what you want to do is making sure that as soon as you see she's stunned, you continue to stun as well. Because if she gets a full combo on your throw, she is not going to be you know, hitting him lightly, she's going to be rinsing the hell out of him. I mean, look at that damage that she's doing there. So, if you can, try and get a stun, get another stun, get another stun, then let him do his combos, heal him up, rinse and repeat, making sure that all the time you avoid her attacks. There we go, she's nearly gone. Whoa, pulling aggro. Get that shield on. Let him pull again. There we go, reapply again. And she's dead. Didn't even get hit. Right. Reapply the heals to your thrall while you loot the corpse. We got 8 armor scraps from her. Off we pop. Continue, continue, continue. We come down here, you go to the left. And you come up here. You lit the ice section. You can harvest black ice and the like here. There are spiders, there are mammoths, there are shalebacks, and there is an undead dragon. I didn't kill the undead dragon last time, but what we're going to do this time is we're going to kill the undead dragon. And the only reason we're going to kill it is because I want to know whether it's going to give us a skeleton key or whether it's going to give us extra armor scraps. If it gives us extra armor scraps, we're laughing. Actually, let's try taking on everything. Oh yeah, Thrall, cheers, just blocked me in. Right, no stam, these don't hit particularly hard, right, cool. Let's look everywhere, just for the sake of the video. Right, box, right, no armor scraps. See, the problem is, with the endgame armor that I've found, the armor that you just got off the arena champion takes 50 armor scraps to make. And if you do one run through of this dungeon, you don't get nowhere near 50. I walked away with 24 yesterday. These do crippling poison as well, so best to just get in there and kill it before it can. But yeah, I walked away with 24, which means that you've got to do the dungeon 3 times just to get 1 armor set for the armor scraps. I mean, don't get me wrong, the boss drops some as well. There's nothing in that one. But it sounds like the undead dragon's in there. He's fighting some greater shalebacks, I think. So if we just wait, I think they attack him, which will pull the aggro to him, but it doesn't look like they are. So if we just pep him once, there we go, now they're attacking. Right, so if they grab the aggro, we can start doing Sunder on him. My Thrall's a bit injured, so let's give him a bit of health. Let those do that, and then I'm going to bring my Thrall around to the back left hand side. Ignoring the shalebacks, ideally, while we go and sunder the ever-living shit out of this guy. Get him under his stomach, ideally. Not getting stuck up the wall. Don't get stuck up the wall. Nice. Oh, my Thrall's on the damn shaleback. Nice. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to kill everything because that guy really doesn't want anything to do with the dragon. It's fine by me. Makes the dungeon more fun at least. Ooh, that hurt. Alright, making sure that you always retain your health. Didn't think it was going to hit that hard, to be honest. Alright, you're dead. Who are you going for now, biggin? You going for the dragon? Please tell me you're going for the dragon. Yeah, you're going for the dragon. Good. Right, let's kill the dragon. Go, tailspin, nice. Keeping that Sunder up as a priority on the undead, because they do take a hefty load of damage, so you want to make sure that their armour is perpetually broken if you want to be doing anything. You can't bleed the undead, you can't poison the undead, so there's no point in even trying to use the venom that you use. But you can use it on the arena champion to initiate a stun block, and you can use it on the final boss to initiate bleed and poison at the same time, because his health tool is absolutely huge. So you can see what happens here after we kill this guy. We'll probably have to kill the shaleback as well. But I'm just trying to show you a complete run through. Right, he gave us a skeleton key, so that's not particularly helpful. Making sure that we kill this guy so he doesn't pin me and kill me. And And alley-oop. Right, we'll take that. Skeleton key, yeah, it doesn't give us any armor scraps. I don't know whether there's any armor scraps in this room. We'll have a look for a chest real quick. Box, that is the skeleton key box, so it gave me the love tap. So now I've got a way to thrall. I was looking for that actually, so yeah. It's worth doing. So there was the skeleton key box then. You can harvest this big guy, obviously, as we all know. Bit of dragon bone, bit of demon blood. Probably a bit of brimstone as well, if you're lucky, excuse me. 2, 3, 4 drinks, and we got one more water skin left. Going opposite, searching again. Blade of the Adventurer is on, killing the little lads. Searching for extra armor scraps that I may not know exist for the sake of the video. Having a look around, having a look around, having a look around, nothing, no point there then. Go around the corner, there's black oyster harvest in here. I don't know whether I've already mentioned that, but I just saw the black oyster node. Alright, roll out the way. Left and right side, is this the mammoths? Yes, mammoths. Hello mammoths. Oh shite. That was a very, very smart thing to do, that was. Right. They're nearly gone. There's 1, 2. Right, cool. Best defense is a good offense. There we go. 1 box, 15 gold coin, 2 box, tier 2 box with some steel, 3 boxes and a bit more steel, 4 boxes, 5 boxes, 6 boxes, 7 boxes, 8 boxes, 9, and is that a lot? Right, so there's 9 boxes being guarded by the mammoths, and they're all just tier 2. There's no armor scraps in them at all. But you could farm some steel there if you so wished it. There is a lot easier ways to farm steel than coming in this dungeon and beating the arena champion, bear in mind. New Asgarth springs to mind. But yeah, each to their own. So we'll come up here. I hear some more spiders, probably in the walls, glitched out. There's this guy as well, little silhouette look, giant yeti, if you can see that. Just standing there with his glowing eyes in the background. I've tried using the Godbreaker hammer on that, thinking that the world hammer, this world breaker weapon, would enable me to smash through it and fight him, but no such luck. Maybe it's just for show, I don't know. So what did I just remove for that? I forget. I'm getting shot by something and I don't know what. What did I remove for that? Oh, my shield, of course. Right, so once you get to him, you do a left, there's a door, you open the door, see a big green area that lets you know you're in the boss. Looking around here, you'll see trap there, avoid those if possible, run directly into the middle of the arena, grab the aggro on the big guy, avoiding damage if at all possible. Alright, let your thrall grab the aggro, let him do a couple of sunders while you get your stand back, again following up with your own sunder, and then once the sunders are set, switch to your venom infused, or your daggers, whichever you're using, unload your bleeds. He gets bigger and faster twice in this fight. As soon as you see 10 stacks of poison and 20 stacks of bleed above his head, switch back to your sunder and start unloading again. Do a full combo, then switch back to your venom infused, get 2 swings when your stamina regens. 1, 2, that'll refresh all the stacks, keeping the stacks. That's poison 20, that's poison 10 and bleed 20. Another sunder, switch back again. Wait. Could always do with a bit more stamina in this build. And then go again. Thrall's looking pretty pained, so switch around here. Get some healing arrows on the go for him. And then while you're healing, double tap, keep those stacks up on the boss. Again, regen your thrall, and reapply the stacks. Heal the throw. Switch back to Sunder. The sandwich technique no longer works for the record, so all of this damage I'm doing with the Blade of the Adventurer is doing it to the boss and to my thrall. That's why my thrall is dropping so rapidly, if you're wondering. So we're going to be losing stacks in a minute, so we've got to be careful to keep reapplying those. He's gone out of the healing zone now because he's teleporting, so again, keep reapplying, following him round, doing a double tap. Sunder. All the while, letting your thrall keep the aggro, because he can take more damage than you can, and he can always heal a lot quicker than you can. Stacks on him, if you can see there.
So do I.
Alright, looks like all the poison stacks have gone, so we need to reapply all that. Making sure to not let your thrall get him, and avoiding those bombs that he's about to walk into behind himself. So, again, Sunder. Oof, little shite. Right, he's standing right on that bomb. I really don't want him to trigger that. Roll, fire. That's a giant swing. It amazes me how he's actually stuck on that bomb. It really does amaze me. Because he's been pushed around the entire fight and now they're stood on a trap. That's just typical, isn't it? If that's a gas trap, then my thrall and me are both going to be in pain. So again, fire at your thrall, give him some heals, go into the boss's inventory, grab yourself the Destroyer, which is a rare drop from the boss, which I didn't get last night actually, so we'll grab that, and we'll get the 12 armor scraps from the boss, leaving us with 20. I'm going to give my thrall the Destroyer, and we are going to now finish the dungeon, which is what the rusty keys were for. So that's our entrance, that's where we came in, that's our exit over there, and all of these little rooms here, these are vaults. There's 4 vaults and they're for extra armor scraps. So if you start from left, work your way around, it'll say top right that you used a rusted key. You'll come in here, put your torch on if you want to, no need really. Open the box, get another, open the box, get another armor scrap if the game would actually let me take it. And then out of this one, do a left, avoiding all the traps because they're still all currently down, as we know. Next one, remove the rusty key from your inventory, hit another box, get some more scraps. It can be 1, it can be 2, the maximum I've seen in these is 2 so far, but it is all worth it when you need 50. The Godbreaker armor and the Godbreaker weapons are at the exit, so there's the armor, there's the weapons, there's the exit, and you'll know which one the exit is compared to which one you came in, because the one you came in will have a red glow on it and the exit will have a green glow on it. So as long as you're not colourblind, you should be good. And if you are colourblind, unfortunate enough to be, then if you push against it, it won't actually let you go through the wrong one. So yeah, there's always that. It'll only let you proceed the way you need to proceed. And here we go, this is the last one. We'll run in here and we'll grab this, and then we'll have a look at our inventory and see how many armor scraps we just got from doing this. There's 2, look, got loads of gold, loads of silver in this dungeon as well. Can take that off now, and we will run out of here and we will have a look at our inventory. That run gave us a total of 25 armor scraps. It gave us Balius Legendary, Axe of the Gate Guardian Legendary, it gave us a Legendary Weapon Repair Kit, it gave us Gerbil Sag's Prowl, it gave us the Love Tap from killing the Undead Dragon, it gave us the World Breaker Legendary 2-handed Hammer, and it gave us 3 sets of armor and 2 weapons to be able to craft yourself. For the Godbreaker armour, you need to make the rusted armour first. Then it will transmute into the Godbreaker armour after you upgrade it. It costs star metal bars, composite obsidian bars, alchemical base, and the stats on it are pretty hefty. There's another box there on the way out. But the other armour, the Silent Legion knockoff, if you like, it's basically the cold variant of the Silent Legion. So where we all know Silent Legion was used mainly for volcano farming early game. Now the Arena Champion is white Silent Legion armour, which basically does the opposite. You can go in the Frozen North with it instead. So yeah, and on the way out, again, just following the video, we can kill the archers again if you wish to get another legendary from the Guardian here, a duplicate of the axe or the Bellius, or you know, whatever he drops. I think he can drop different ones, but unfortunately I have only got the axe of the Gatekeeper from this dungeon. My thrall, I believe, is using that destroyer that we just got from the boss, and it looks like he's having a bit of trouble with it, to be honest. Oh no, now he's switched to the Light of the Adventurer again. Alright, so we're going to kill him one more time, just for kicks and giggles, to see if he drops us anything else. There we go, he's using the destroyer. I don't actually think the destroyer is doing any damage. Yeah, I don't think it does. Yeah, I'm killing my thrall as well, because apparently now you can't sandwich them, which is annoying, which means that you've got to let your thrall do all the work unless you want to kill your own thrall. I'm only giving it a hold. I don't think it does any damage if a thrall's using it, because for some reason the devs have decided that the weapons in this dungeon are supposed to corrupt you for holding them, and if you put them on a thrall to try and counter that, they don't do any damage at all, and they do no torpor damage either to knock things out. So yeah, there's always that to consider. He actually dropped me a fragment of power that time instead of the axe, so there's something to note. You can get fragments in there as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it, people. Again, as I say, you're just running out, running in. Tactically speaking, for the Arena Champion, get some daggers, get a shield, and you'll be fine. You can pretty much trust me on that, as you've just seen me do it. But here we go, let's have a look at the feats real quick before we end this video. We'll start with the weaponry. Where are we? Give you some quick stats if we can. There we go. You get the Blackheart Blade, which is a two-handed, and it does 61 health damage stock, and then you get the Blackheart Hammer, again all crafted in the advanced blacksmith's bench, and it does 60 damage. What we just got off the boss there was the destroyer for the boss drop. I don't actually think that whether that's the same as the one that you can craft. It looks the same, but the stats may not be the same. And then we got the Silent Legion knockoff here, the Champion's Chest Guards, which is, again, as you can see with temperature, it's the opposite of Silent Legion. 274 armor for the chest, 157 for the head, 76 for the gauntlets. Champion's leggings is 196, and the boots is 78. So if we compare the helmets on that, the helmet is 157, and if we skip over to Silent Legion, 147. So for star metal bar, alchemical base, and 50 armor scraps for the entire set, and you're only going up in 10 points, and it can only be worn in the Frozen North. Again, I consider that armor a rip-off, so I won't be making that. Rusted chest piece is 246. 141 for the head, 70 for the gauntlets, 176 for the leggings, 70 for the rusted boots, 172 for the Godbreaker helmet, which is the helmet that you need. You've got to make padding for the rusted set, advanced heavy, perfected heavy, and then you need composite obsidian and star metal bars and all of that sort of stuff, alchemical base to make the rusted. And once you've made the rusted with the armor scraps as well, you've then got to convert it and make it again using that armor to make the Godbreaker. And the Godbreaker stats are as follows: 172 for the head, 350 for the chest, so comparing the chest to the stock chest, 246 for the rusted, and 350 for the Godbreaker. So that is worth the upgrade, but it is heavy, so on PvP I don't know how much use there would be unless it's on a thrall. Godbreaker grips, is that 86, 56? 86. Godbreaker leggings, 216, and the Godbreaker boots is 56, I think, or 86. My eyes are terrible, so excuse me if that's wrong. But yeah, that's the Warmaker's dungeon solo guide. I do sincerely hope you all enjoyed that. Excuse the arrow in my hand. And I will bid you all adieu until next time. Thank you all for watching, people, and yeah, if the video was informative and helped you out at all with a little speed run, give you a few tips, please feel free to let me know in the comments. I always appreciate a good comment. Thank you all again, and I'll catch you later, peeps. Cheers. Ta-ra.